Well, new at 10, girls soccer and football. What do they have in common? Concussions.
Yeah, the biggest prevention trial in the U.S. is happening right now at UW-Madison.
But as the I-Team's Courtney Garris discovered, some fear the soccer community is slow to come on board.
This study is following 3,000 female soccer players, mostly in Wisconsin high schools. The lead researcher told us it was tough to get some coaches to participate. That old saying, "you kick like a girl," has no place in the Valley. This is soccer practice for the Marquette women.
Swing it!
Assistant coach Ashley Bars is now on the other side of the sport. After playing for Marquette, she went pro.
It was the goal frame that the back of my head hit.
Her first soccer concussion was at 12, the next one in high school.
The whole second half, I couldn't see anything on my left side, out of my left side.
There were 2 concussions at Marquette, one of them bad.
I told him I was fine.
She went back into the game, no questions asked back then.
I really couldn't recall much of it at all. Probably shouldn't have been playing.
Ashley's head injuries over the years started to take a toll.
I was very prone to migraines, and to the point where my vision would go, I'd be sick.
Concussions in female athletes now on the radar of researchers. In Wisconsin, numbers show concussion rates at the high school level for girls soccer are identical to football. When it comes to 2 or more concussions, the rate for both sports is 20%.
We just want to know if wearing this makes a difference.
Tim McGuine is the lead researcher on a UW-Madison study that's testing protective headgear.
This is essentially memory foam.
And whether it can reduce the number of concussions and also the severity.
But as a parent, I'd want to know this would reduce it by 10% or 20%.
Out of the 3,000 female high school soccer players in the study, so far 91 have suffered a concussion. The vast majority are not caused by the player's head hitting the ball.
Somebody gets an elbow to the face, or they lose their balance on the way down, they hit the ground.
McGuine says the coaches that agreed to the study have been great.
They want to get this done. They want to make sure their kids are safe. There just aren't as many of those as we would hope.
Some parents like John Seam are not waiting for results.
She told me she couldn't even see. I mean, she was like, everything was blurry.
His 15-year-old daughter suffered a concussion playing club soccer. Seam researched all the protective headgear on the market. So do you feel better now that she's wearing the headgear?
Yeah, well, I want her to play. That's the main thing. I want her to stay on the field and play.
They're getting bigger, faster, and stronger.
MU's athletic trainer for women's soccer is not surprised by the high rate of concussions. He says there are more females playing the game, but he does feel the science is lagging behind.
Let's look at, are we doing the right things for our female athletes versus our male athletes?
We need everyone else to step up.
As a coach, Ashley is more conservative than when she was playing. Her job now to do what's best for her players long term.
We have to protect them as much as us being coaches want to see them on the field.
McGuine looked at doing this study 10 years ago, but he says there would not have been interest back then. As for why it was tough to get soccer coaches to participate in this one, McGuine doesn't know, but hopes they come on board for future studies. UW-Madison hopes to have results from the 2-year study by early fall. Courtney Garris, today's TMJ4.
Thank you, Courtney.